me.
Whose side are you on?
Life's changed so much. I have no certainty about anything.
The Innocent, tonight at 9.
Former Corrie star Chris Quentin, who played Brian Tilsley, is featured on After They Were Famous tonight at 10:30. But now to today's news from the street.
Coronation Street is sponsored by Cadbury's Cream Egg.
So you threw him out? I wish I'd never told you now.
Oh, don't be daft. I mean, right, if you hadn't, I might never have found out he was lying about me.
No, I suppose not. Well, you're well shot of him then, aren't you?
I suppose so.
Right, you lady planning on buying something, or are you just looking for good reasons not to go to school?
Come on, we're gonna be late.
Oh, I should tell you about getting done.
Oh, David, will you shut up? You shut up.
Have a nice day. What's all this then?
Have you got any felt tip pens?
Yeah, they're there. Look, I know it's a bit early in the day, but did I miss something?
We're on strike, Dev.
I told you about it yesterday.
Against exploitation.
You know, because them stupid outfits they wanted us wear. Well, the last straw.
Yeah, right.
What's funny?
Well, nothing. Nothing. Hey, does this still mean I can't go for a drink in a Rovers?
Yeah, it does. We tried asking people nicely yesterday, but they all kept going in anyway.
Yeah, but I didn't.
Yeah, only because I wouldn't let you.
Yeah, so now we've got to show 'em we mean business. We've got a picket line and banners and everything.
Well, you know, I don't know if you're going to be able to write the word exploitation on those. Look a bit small to me. Oh. 89 pence, please. For a felt tip pen.
So is it fairly similar to a bike engine?
I don't know, mate. Car engine, it's a mystery to me. It's, well, basics, like.
Who's this now? Oh, I'll sort this out. It's Maria's dad. All right, Mr. Sutherland.
Hi, lad. Listen, I don't know what's been said with you and our Maria, and I don't want to know. She's in a right state.
Well, she finished me.
She reckons you finished with her.
I didn't.
Well, whoever it was, can you not try and patch things up? She's in a right mess. She's sobbing her heart out morning, noon and night. She's not eating.
Well, where is she now?
She's in van. I pretended my wipers had gone, so I had an excuse to bob down and see you. Go and have a chat with her, lad. Go on.
Maria?
Yeah?
Oh, Maria, I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry, it was me.
No, it was my fault, being stupid.
No, you wasn't. It was me. I was being stupid.
What's going on? We're on strike, Edna.
Well, that's your business.
Edna, you saw what they were trying to do.
What if they made you wear that sort of gear?
I think you'll find the idea is to attract customers, not scare them off. Look, Toyah, I'm a cleaner. I'm 49 years of age. Revolution's not really my cup of tea, all right?
What in the name of what that thing doing there? It's an offence to public decency.
Just putting people in the picture, Fred.
Well, it's coming down.
Hey, you can't do that.
It's defiling private property.
Hey, leave it be.
You push me. You manhandle me.
We'll fight fire with fire. This is typical bully boy management.
You're a silly little girl.
And you're a sexist pig.
Pig is a very noble animal. Now, you'll not hear the last of this. I say you'll not hear the last of this. Now, shift.
Look, we said 10:15.
I've never been so outraged in all my days.
Just calm down a bit, will you?
Assaulted by the mob outside my very own pub. I could have been lynched.
What's going on?
I'm very glad you called this little meeting, Douglas. Oh, yes, I'm very glad. From now on, this is a council of war. I say council of war.
And wars can get very messy. I better get on with the cleaning then.
It's that Toyah Battersby again, isn't it?
I thought she was supposed to be at college.
There you are. Living proof that a little education can be a very dangerous thing in wrong hands.
Yeah, well, I told you we should have got rid of her.
Excuse me. Can I just remind you, we've got no bar staff.
And where's Michael?
Oh, some trouble at the factory. He said he'd be over later. I thought Betty were back today.
Oh, great.
Well, that solves all my problems, doesn't it?
Well, whatever it is, better be quick. I've got to leave for work in 10 minutes.
I suppose you'd like me to leave. Ah, I'll take that as a yes.
So, what is it?
Why did you have to ring Susan and give her the 3rd degree like that?
The 3rd degree?
It's the first time you've been in touch for ages, and what do? Hey? You cross-examine her like some lawyer for the prosecution.
Is that what she said, that I cross-examined her?
She didn't have to.
Well, what do you expect me to do? You imply that Susan's keeping some deep secret from... Well, more than imply, you literally throw it in my face. So do you expect me just to sit back and do nothing? She is my daughter.
I'm not the one that needs reminding of that.
Look, something's wrong, I know it. She's ill, isn't she? Is it serious?
Look, just leave it, Dad.
I can't. You won't tell me, she won't tell me, at least not on the phone. So I've already decided. I'm not working tomorrow. I'm going to take the train up to Scotland and I'm going to see Susan and ask her face-to-face what's going on. It's about time I got a straight answer.
Oh, come on, I'm gagging for a pint.
It'll do you no harm to stay off it for a day.
If I wanted a lecture, I'd go to college, which is where you should be.
I mean it.
Yeah, so do I. You can't stop me having a drink.
No, you're right. But I don't think me mum would be too pleased if she found out you'd gone in there. She's right behind us.
Oh, come on, Toyah, that's not fair.
Well, you support us, don't you, Dennis?
Yeah, I suppose so. I think we should go in, have a drink, talk about it, you know, and then decide what to do. Well, what's going on in there?
For a start, they don't pay us enough. And now they want us to wear some stupid outfit.
You know, skimpy with loads of leg and boobs showing.
Well, sounds great.
Well, it's not.
You say that again. Look, can somebody tell me what's going on here? Right, there we are, guys. So that'll be £8 and 10p, please. Well, one of you is going to have to cough up, unless, of course, you want an empty till, that is.
There you go.
Thank you.
Can't we get the police to move them on?
Afraid not. They can stand out there on the pavement all week if they want to.
Vipers in the bosom, that's what they are.
Betty!
Betty. Hey, thank goodness you're here. We've been rushed off our feet.
Did you have a good New Year, Betty?
Yeah, but I'm not stopping.
Oh, now what's that? Don't be like that.
Whatever's the matter?
The matter? I'll tell you what the matter is. I go away for a few days, come back and find there's a strike on, and some daft idea that we're all going to have to wear hot pants and things. Listen, we didn't save the cobbles on that street so that you three could turn the Rovers into a sleazy dump. If you want me, I'll be outside with the others.
Well, good on you. That's what I say. Teach them dirty old men a lesson, I reckon.
Yeah, we'll let the others know in the factory. There'll be no drinking in here until they give in.
What's this then? Barmaids of the world unite?
Very funny.
Where do you think you're going?
I'm not going to have a word with me once, it's any of your business.
Anyone who wants to set foot in this pub is our business.
You're not drinking, then?
No, I'm on a shift. I've told you I just want to go and have a word with my mum.
Right. Well, perhaps you could make an exception in this case, eh? What do you think?
Oh, thank you. You're very kind.
If Baldwin's in there, will you tell him that we're trying to find somewhere else to drink?
Come on.
Ah, a customer at last.
Oh, I'm afraid not. Is my mum around?
Yeah, she's out the back. Phone call.
Oh, wait then.
You sure you won't have a drink?
More than my life's worth, I reckon. I don't think your lot will be drinking in here either.
What, do you mean the girls?
Yep.
Oh, dear.
Well, they can't do that. I'll sack them.
What, for not drinking in the Rovers?
This is getting out of hand. We're going to be out of business in a week if we don't sort it.
I know that. And I'm beginning to wonder why I got mixed up with you two jokers in the first place. Now I know I've made a mistake.
Now then, Michael, this is no time for recriminations, is it? It best we put our heads together.
Yes, Fred. But what are we going to do?
Mum?
I don't believe it.
Why, what's happened?
Haven't they done enough? They're taking him away from me again. Your dad, they're moving him now to another prison, miles away.
OK. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.
Sarah, I'm really busy. Why aren't you at school?
Oh, I feel terrible.
Well, what's the matter?
I just feel really sick.
Do you want to see the doctor?
No, fine. I just need to lie down and, well, I forgot my key, so...
You sure you'll be all right?
Yeah, I'm gonna be fine. Sorry, I'll come and pick Bethany up at 3.
So when they're moving him?
I told you I don't know. Soon, they said.
Well, I don't know why you're getting so upset. From what I've heard, the prison at Leicester's not as overcrowded, so... Well, it'll be better for him.
Well, yeah, that's the reason for moving him. But they don't think about what the family might want.
Well, you only see him once a month anyway. All you got to do is go to Leicester. It's hardly out of Mongolia, is it?
Stephen, will you please try and understand? While I'm here, I feel close to your dad. If they're moving him, what's the point of me being here?
Coronation Street is sponsored by Cadbury's Cream Egg.
Trixo, hand care for hands-on people.
twist again, like we did last summer. Yeah, let's twist again, like we did last year.
7 Seas Pure Cod Liver Oil helps relieve joint pains and stiffness. So if you'd like a little help to keep supple and flexible, do the twist every day and take 7 Seas Pure Cod Liver Oil. Proven to help relieve joint pains and stiffness.
It's sale time at ATS Euromaster, which means that some of the lowest prices around are now even lower. Like thousands of tyres reduced, up to 25% off exhausts, and free brake checks. Call 0800 60 10 60 to find your nearest centre. The ATS Euromaster sale. What drives us is you.
Get a life, Mikey.
Spoil yourself rotten with cheap calls and no line rental. Call Virgin Mobile on 0845 6750 for our new brochure.
There's a cereal for the way you live. For the real you inside.
Oh, please. All we need to know is that Weetabix Advantage is naturally low in fat, high in fibre, and it doesn't taste like a gravel drive. So is that your first meal this year, yeah?
Live life to the best advantage.
Oh, look. It won't make your bum magically disappear. It can give you an advantage, but it can't do miracles.
Shampoo after shampoo, hair colour can fade.
I find the right shampoo, I keep my colour longer.
L'Oreal LV UV Filter Shampoo for coloured hair. Its colour care conditioning formula protects the hair from root to tip.
That's why my colour stays truer, longer. Truth is, it's amazing.
L'Oreal LV UV Filter Shampoo.
And I'm worth it.
Read the New Look TV Times and you'll meet all your favourite stars. You'll meet them as real people. In their real homes. On the prowl. In their dreams. In fact, there won't be a side of them you won't meet, because nobody gets you closer to the stars than TV Times.
Of course, it's me they really want to meet. Isn't it?
Sit back, relax and unwind.
Wish You Were Here returns for a brand new series.
With special guests offering their top tips to all your favourite holiday destinations. It's the UK's ultimate TV travel guide.
Join Mary Nightingale for Wish You Were Here, tonight at 8 on ITV.
Coronation Street is sponsored by Cadbury's Cream Egg.
Hey, lads. Knocking off time, eh? Fancy coming in for a drink?
No, thanks. You're all right.
Special offer tonight. First one on the house, all the rest half price.
You scheming toe rag.
You shut up, you. What do you say, fellas?
Well, not drink cheaper anywhere else. No, I suppose not. No, we'll drink when you've sorted out your problems. Yeah. Come on, got some cans in the flat. Right. Our price is good, but you can't beat free, can you now? See ya.
Yeah, here's
Hey, girls!
After clocking off time, it's ladies to you.
Yeah, well, never mind about that. Fancy coming in for a drink?
You are joking.
You're wasting your time, Mr. Baldwin.
Don't they get your special offer then?
I suppose we'd better have this little chat.
Oh, that mean you're seeing sense?
Can we go in? It's freezing out here.
We're not moving unless you meet our demands.
I could do with going in for a bit of a warm, though, love.
Yeah, me too. Look, it doesn't mean we're giving in, Toyah.
Oh, no.
All right.
OK. If you want a drink, you pay full price.
Come on, kid. Come on, you can leave.
Honestly, I couldn't sleep or anything.
Me neither. I just kept thinking about you all night.
Hey, we'll never split up again, will we?
No way. I wonder what Jack and Vera would say if they could see us now.
You know, I don't want to pressurise you or anything.
And I don't want you to think I don't fancy you, because I do. Shall we go upstairs then?
Would you mind if we waited for a bit?
But I thought you wanted to... Oh, now I'm confused.
Ah, there you go. A gesture of goodwill from management. Now then, let's talk about what you want.
Well, those stupid outfits can go in the bin for a start-off.
I still can't see why you object. I can't. I mean, all they did was to emphasise...
Right. Yes, all right,
what?
Fred. Let's just hear them out, all right?
I want that picture taken down. It's insulting.
Yes, well, I think we can manage that.
Thank you.
What else?
And we want an extra half-hour's break a shift and a 20% pay rise.
You what?
You heard. You can't treat us like you treat your factory girls.
I'll tell you what, how about I share the profits as well, eh?
There are limits, ladies, after all.
Yeah, look, I think we can agree to a less revealing dress code, and the picture can go.
Yeah.
But your other demands...
You can sing for 'em.
My sentiments entirely.
That's a no then, is it?
Look, you don't want negotiation. You want unconditional surrender.
Look, ladies, you have to meet us halfway.
No, we don't. Come on, girls. Let's get back outside. Oh, you let us know when you're ready.
But you've not had your...
OK, love.
What's not wrong with you?
David, go away.
Mum won't let me stay at home half the day for no reason.
David, I'm not interested.
Mum, if Sarah's ill, why ain't she in bed?
Sarah? You all right, love?
Gosh, she is.
David, just go and check on Bethany, will you?
Why?
Because I've asked you to, all right?
OK.
It's not David, is it?
No, of course not.
Tell me what it is. Tell me, love.
Oh, Mum.
It's not that I don't want to. I do. Just not tonight.
Well, why not?
Well, I'm not saying we should have to wait till our wedding night or anything, but... Well, at the same time, I don't just want to rush upstairs because Jack and Vera have gone.
No, you're right. Yeah, you're right, yeah.
I want it to be something dead special, you know, for both of us.
Yeah.
And we've got ages till they come back off that cruise, haven't we?
Well, let's pick a night then. A night just for us.
Yeah, why don't we plan something dead romantic, say for next week?
And so the only reason that Glenn wanted to go out with me was because, well, you know, he thought that because I had a baby.
Well, he seemed like such a nice lad.
Yeah, he was very good at that, pretending he was nice.
Sarah, I have to ask you this. Did you lead him on?
No.
I'm only asking.
Yeah, and I'm only telling you. Of course I didn't. I thought you trusted me.
You're right. I'm sorry. But you know, lads that age, they only have one thing on their minds.
Oh, yes, so what about me? Where does that leave me? I must think of the dream come true.
Oh, don't say that.
Yeah, it doesn't even matter what I do. They always think I'm a slag.
Steve doesn't understand. Why would he? I'm being stupid, really. I mean, it's a better prison. Less crowded, better for Jim.
Yeah. I can understand you being upset, though. Leicester's such a long way away.
But it's not just that, Deirdre. It's like they make a decision about Jim. Well, yeah, he's in prison, so he's got no choice. But they affect everybody's lives, and they don't think about that.
And is there nothing you can do? No appeal or anything?
I just feel like everything has been taken out of my control. I'm just being pushed from pillar to post.
Well, I know that feeling.
Oh, why is life so flaming complicated?
Every day at school, it's like, oh, there she is. That's the one that's had the baby. I have to pretend like I don't notice, but I do.
Of course you do.
I mean, like, half the time it's people I don't even know. I've never even spoken to them before in my life. But of course, they know who I am.
Well, if you don't know them, then they don't matter, do they?
I hate school. I just don't want to go.
Oh, Sarah, now, come on, none of that.
But, Mum, I hate it. I mean, with Glenn, it was different. I mean, he went to a different school from me, so he didn't know who I was. Yeah, until he found out, and then look what happened.
Oh, Sarah. I wish things could be easier for you, but people aren't always nice. They're cruel and they're selfish. And it just shows how small-minded they are. And if that's normal, then you'd be glad you're not normal. 'Cause you're bright and clever. And no amount of Glens in the world or people who point the finger and stare can stop you being anything you want to be. How about if I run you a bath, eh? Would that be nice?
Yes, please.
Yes?
Oh, but will you tell him to go away?
Not now, David, eh?
What? Well, I like you, even if you are a mum. And I like Bethany and all.
It was a good idea to let Betty go home. She looked fit to drop. I don't know if she'd have stood out here much longer, she'd end up with icicles hanging off her.
I know. Look, Geena, I'm sorry about earlier. I don't know what come over me, I just got a bit carried away.
It's all right. You were just trying to get more money for us all.
Yeah, but now we're stuck out here again. I don't mind, you know, if you want to go on.
I'll stick with it, if you will. I think it's worth it.
Do you really?
Yeah. Anyway, can't last long without customers.
Or barmaids.
I was just coming to see you.
Oh, I thought you decided you got nothing to tell me.
Ah, well, yeah, but now I do.
Oh?
Yeah, I just wanted to say that there's no need for you to go up to Scotland. Susan's going to come here.
Here? To Weatherfield?
Yeah, I just got off the phone to her. She's going to come on Wednesday.
Why? I mean, what is it? And why couldn't she tell me herself? Did you tell her I was planning to go up there?
Well, I don't know, I might have mentioned it, yeah.
Oh, great, yeah, well, thank you very much. Susan now knows I'm planning to go up there. She desperately doesn't want me to know about her life in Scotland, so she's coming down here instead.
Well, look, Dad, I think you're reading too much into all this.
Oh, am I? Am I? Well, it's not exactly reassuring, is it? Look, Peter, can't you just tell me what's going on? I mean, I'm worried. Can't you see that?
It just won't be fair. I'm sorry, Dad. You're just going to have to wait until Wednesday. It's up to Susan to tell you. And please, just try not to worry, all right?
We've no choice but to hold firm. No choice at all.
You're absolutely right. Give in here, and there will be an uprising at the factory.
Yeah, that's all true, but we're losing money hand over fist here. Sunday's takings are down. We've nothing to show for today at all. How long are we going to keep this up?
Yes, I know. Yes, but I can't see any point in worrying about it tonight. Let's have another round for management.
Right, that's fine, but who's paying? Because since Dougie bought that round at lunchtime, you must have had 40 quid's worth of booze, and I've not seen one penny for it.
Oh, don't start all that again, Elizabeth.
Anyone would think we're working for you.
I'm the manager, and we had a deal. No more drinking the profits.
What profits?
Exactly my point.
See, I can't be doing with this. A man has a right to a scotch when he needs one.
No way, Fred. You set foot behind this bar, and that's it.
Go on, Fred. You're not going to let yourself be ruled by a glorified barmaid, are you?
Glorified barmaid? Is that what you think? Right. Well, let me tell you jokers something, right? Since you took over, this has been the worst run pub it has ever been my misfortune to work in. In fact, it's a madhouse. Do you know, all day I've been trying to work out what to do since I found out they were moving Jim. Should I stay here or should I move with him? Well, congratulations. You've just made up my mind for me. I've had it with this place. I've had it with all three of you. I quit.
Beyond all reasonable doubt.
Did you fancy Alison?
What?
Did you fancy her? Did you wish you were with her instead of me?
The innocent in an hour.
Blocking out those winter blues next, from Costa Brava to Cairo, a new series of Wish You Were Here.
Coronation Street is sponsored by Cadbury's Cream Egg.
The year 2000 saw Judith Keppel become the first person to win the million. It's now a new year, so can you become the next jackpot winner in 2001? You just won £32,000. Call 09068 444444. Who wants to be a millionaire tonight at 8:30?
Fetch, boy! Fetch!
Andrax is soft. Andrax is strong. And very, very long.
Here, boy, here. Oh, no.
Soft, strong, and long. Andrax.
It doesn't matter how good the machine is. Put the wrong thing in, and it just won't perform as well as it might. It's the same with PCs. If you've just got a new PC, make sure you get the most out of the internet. Like this brand new version of AOL, the best yet and even easier to use.
Try it for yourself for absolutely nothing. AOL's call charge-free 50-hour trial offer.
Try it now.
Call 0800 376 4444.
What is this life if full of care? We have no time to stand and stare. No time to stand beneath the boughs and stare as long as sheep or cows. No time to see when woods we pass, where squirrels hide their nuts in grass. A poor life this, if full of care. We have no time to stand and stare.
Centre Parks. For a brochure, call 08705 200 222.
Muller Light yogurt. Should you be eating that? Yeah. It's virtually fat-free. No, I mean the pleasure-pain theory that's going around. What? Because I'm getting all this pleasure, some poor so-and-so's getting a load of pain to balance it out? Yeah.
So much pleasure. Where's the pain?
So then, Jamie, why don't we do each other some favours? You give me useful tips, and I'll give you folding money. And I leave it up to you and your conscience what you tell the taxman.
You want me to become a registered informant?
That's right.
She will do anything she can to get to the top. The Bill, Tuesday at 8, ITV.
Ever been the victim of a car crime?
I've been broken into twice. And on those occasions, I've lost everything.
Rat Trap's covert team are on the case, exposing criminals in action. This is your chance to identify the bad guys behind nuisance crimes. Presented by Mary Nightingale. Rat Trap, Tuesday at 10.
Nightmare neighbours across Britain on ITV2. Here, Paradise at the Pyramids in a new series of Wish You Were Here.